Hello everyone, welcome to House Lux Estate, your #1 channel for all things real estate. Here, we dispense tips, tricks, and insightful advice to help you navigate your property journey with ease. From first-time buyers to seasoned investors, we're dedicated to providing valuable content that empowers you to make informed decisions. We believe in turning houses into homes, dreams into realities. Today, we delve into a topic that many find challenging: how to save for a house deposit on a tight budget. First, let's understand why saving for a house deposit is crucial. Think of a house deposit as your ticket to homeownership. It's the initial payment you make on your dream home, the foundation of your mortgage. This sum of money speaks volumes to lenders about your financial responsibility and capability. The larger your deposit, the more attractive you become to lenders. Why? Well, it reduces the risk for them. The more money you put down, the less they have to lend, and the less they have to worry about you defaulting on payments. Moreover, a larger deposit can unlock better mortgage rates, which means lower monthly payments. It's like a domino effect. A substantial deposit leads to a smaller loan, which leads to lower interest, which ultimately leads to more manageable monthly payments. Now that we understand its significance, how do we go about saving for it? The first step in saving for a house deposit is creating a budget. Let's delve into why a budget is crucial. Think of a budget as a roadmap to your financial goals. It paints a clear picture of your income, how much you're spending, and where those funds are going. A well-planned budget gives you control over your finances and provides a sense of financial security, ensuring you're not overspending and that you're allocating funds towards your house deposit. So how do you create a budget? Firstly, track your income. This is not just your salary, but any additional money you may receive, from freelance work to grandma's birthday checks. Secondly, monitor your expenses. This includes both fixed expenses like rent, utilities, and car payments, and variable expenses like groceries, entertainment, and personal care. It's a good idea to track your expenses for about a month to understand where your money is going. You might be surprised at how quickly small purchases can add up. Now, subtract your expenses from your income. If you're left with a positive number, that's great. This is your surplus, which can be channeled towards your house deposit. If the number is negative, don't panic. This just means some adjustments need to be made. This brings us to the third step: identifying areas for potential savings. Look at your variable expenses. Maybe you're dining out often, or your streaming subscriptions are piling up. Can you cut back on these to increase your surplus? You don't have to eliminate these pleasures entirely, but being mindful of them can make a significant difference. Remember, a budget isn't about depriving yourself. It's about understanding your financial situation and making informed decisions. It requires discipline and consistency, but the rewards are worth it. Once you've established your budget, review it regularly. Life changes, and so should your budget. Maybe you've received a raise, or perhaps your car payments have ended. Adjust your budget to reflect these changes and ensure it's always serving your goals. With a well-structured budget, saving becomes a lot easier. Having a budget is one thing, sticking to it is another. It's like going on a diet, right? You can have the best eating plan in the world, but if you don't stick to it, you're not going to see the results you want. The same is true for your budget. One of the key ways to stick to your budget is by cutting down on expenses. Now, this doesn't mean you have to live like a hermit and give up everything you enjoy. It just means making smarter choices and looking for ways to reduce your spending. Take dining out, for instance. It's easy, it's convenient, and let's be honest, sometimes it's just nice to not have to cook. But it can also be a huge drain on your budget. Consider cutting back. Maybe instead of dining out 4 times a week, you cut it down to 2. Or instead of getting takeout, why not try cooking at home? You'd be surprised at how much you can save. Next up, let's talk about subscriptions. Do you really need all those streaming services, or that gym membership you haven't used in 6 months? Take a look at your bank statement and see what you're being charged for every month. If you haven't used it in the last 3 months, it's probably safe to say you can do without it. And what about switching to cheaper alternatives? This could be anything from your grocery shopping to your utility providers. Shop around for the best deals. Do you really need name brand cereal, or would the store brand do just fine? And are you getting the best deal on your internet and cable? The point here is not to deprive yourself, but rather to make smarter choices. It's about understanding the difference between wants and needs and prioritizing accordingly. And remember, every penny saved brings you closer to your dream home. It may seem like small changes, but over time, These savings add up, and before you know it, you'll be opening the door to your new home. So, start today. Look at your expenses and see where you can cut back. Remember, every penny saved brings you closer to your dream home. While cutting down on expenses is effective, boosting your income can speed up the process. It's like adding a turbocharger to your savings race car, giving it the extra oomph it needs to cross the finish line in record time. Let's dive into the pool of possibilities. Firstly, consider taking on a part-time job. This doesn't have to be a 9-to-5 commitment. In fact, the beauty of part-time work lies in its flexibility. You could take up weekend shifts at a local cafe, become a freelance writer, or even offer your skills as a handyman. There is a myriad of opportunities waiting to be explored. Remember, every dollar you earn is a step closer to your dream home. Secondly, have you thought about selling unused items? We all have things lying around the house that we don't use anymore. That guitar you haven't touched since high school, the vintage dress you've outgrown, or the bike gathering dust in your garage? These could all be converted into cash. Organize a garage sale or leverage online marketplaces to find buyers. It's a win-win situation. You declutter your space while adding to your savings. Finally, investing in profitable ventures can yield substantial returns. Now, this does require some knowledge and understanding of the market, but don't let that deter you. Start with small investments and learn as you go. There are countless resources available online to help you navigate the world of investing. Remember, the goal isn't to hit the jackpot overnight, but to gradually build wealth. Of course, these are just a few paths up the income mountain. You could explore other avenues such as tutoring, renting out a room, or even starting a small home-based business. The key is to find something that suits your skills, interests, and schedule. Increasing income is not an overnight process, but with dedication, it's possible. And every step you take, every extra dollar you earn, brings you closer to the pride and joy of owning your dream home. So rev up your engines and let's turbocharge your savings journey. In addition to personal efforts, there are tools and programs designed to help you save. Let's explore a few of these. First off, high-interest savings accounts. These accounts, offered by many banks, offer a higher interest rate than regular savings accounts, meaning your money grows faster. It's like planting a seed in fertile soil. Given time, it will grow into a healthy tree. Next, consider automatic savings plans. These plans automatically transfer a set amount from your checking account to your savings account each month. It's a set it and forget it method that ensures you're consistently saving without having to think about it. There are also apps that can help you save. These apps round up your purchases to the nearest dollar and invest the change. It might not seem like much, but over time, those pennies can add up to a significant amount. Now let's talk about government programs. Many governments offer incentives to first-time home buyers. These might come in the form of tax credits, grants, or even zero-interest loans. Do some research and see what's available in your area. Lastly, look into employer matching savings programs. Some employers will match a portion of your savings, effectively doubling your contribution. Remember, every little bit helps. Even if you're only able to put away a small amount each month, it's still progress. Take advantage of these tools and programs to reach your goal faster. Let's quickly recap what we've discussed today. We started by understanding the importance of a house deposit. It's not just a financial commitment, but also a stepping stone to your dream home. Creating a budget then became our priority. It's your financial roadmap, guiding you on what to spend and what to save. We then explored ways to cut down on expenses. Small changes in our daily habits can lead to significant savings over time. But saving isn't just about cutting costs. We also looked at ways to boost your income. Every extra dollar earned is a dollar closer to your dream home. Lastly, we delved into the world of saving tools and programs. These can help to accelerate your savings and bring you closer to your goal faster. Remember, saving for a house deposit is a journey, and every step you take brings you closer to your dream home. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to House Lux Estate for more real estate advice.